I think it came through.
I just sent it to.
Ladies, arms to your shirts, please. Get your mask all the way on. Yeah.
I just forwarded it to him.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Hey, deputies, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, good morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
All right, you all ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Yes, we're ready.
All right, perfect. All right, good morning, everyone. Today is March 6th.
Stand up.
All right, thank you. Good morning. Today's March 6th, 2021. This is the Magistrate Court of Clayton County. I'm Judge Knights presiding. Each of you go ahead and raise your right hand for me. All right, each of you solemnly swear or affirm any statements or testimony you may give in this first appearance matter not pending before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. All right, so today you're here. You can place your hands down. Thank you. All right, so today you're here in the Magistrate Court of Clayton County for your first appearance. And for first appearance, there's certain things that I will inform you of. I'll inform you of your charge or charges against you. I'll let you know if you have a bond. I'll let you know what your next court date is. And I'll also review the applications for court-appointed counsel and appoint an attorney to represent you if you so qualify. I want to also inform you of all the rights that you have today that follow you from today throughout this proceeding. All the charges that you have or charge that you have, these rights will follow you. First, you have the presumption of innocence. That means the state has to prove this charge or these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. The state has that burden. So I know we're on Zoom now, but keep in mind that today is not a trial date or even your preliminary hearing date. So it's certainly not much I can do. If you wish to tell me the facts, I would advise you or let you know, in fact, that you should speak with your attorney about any facts related to your case versus saying any details to me today. Also, you have the right to an indictment by grand jury. So the grand jury are a group of citizens in Clayton County. They meet every Wednesday and they listen to charges that the state presents, and the state being the district attorney presents for some felonies. So some felonies, you have the absolute right to have the grand jury hear those felonies. If the grand jury finds there's probable cause or a valid reason for the arrest, then the matter will be indicted. If there's no probable cause, then the matter will be no billed or dismissed. For some other felonies and all misdemeanors, you have the right to an accusation. An accusation is simply a piece of paper or charging document that the Solicitor General for all misdemeanors and the district attorney for some felonies can bring against you. So you have those rights. You also have the right to a speedy and public trial. Of course, you know, COVID-19 pandemic, there are no jury trials right now, but certainly you have the right to a speedy and public trial once trials begin. You have the right to compel the attendance of witnesses to testify on your behalf. And you also have the right to testify if you choose to do so on your own behalf. Also, you have the right to an attorney. And the court-appointed forms, the application for court-appointed counsel forms that you completed this morning, I did receive them back and I will review them with you and sign off on them and approve an attorney if you qualify based on what you put down. Also, I want to let you know about bonds. I'll be letting you know what your charge or charges are and your bond amount. For some of you, unfortunately, I cannot give you a bond. Remember, this is magistrate court. So keep in mind, for some felonies by law, magistrate court judges can't give you a bond. So you would have to appear before a superior court judge or at another proceeding when a magistrate court judge is designated to sit as a superior court judge. So keep that in mind for bond. In order to place a bond, you can check with the deputies. There's certainly probably a list of bonding companies that you can contact. The bonding company has the right, and they can charge, I believe it's up to 15% of your bond as a fee. So once you get the bond amount, I certainly don't know what the bonding company will charge you. Keep in mind, remember, I don't work for the bonding company and I don't work for the sheriff, so I don't know which bonding companies are approved, and I don't know what your specific amount will be, or the person paying the bond amount, I can't tell you, but the bonding company can certainly tell you. If you're posting a cash bond, same thing. There'll be a fee assessed. I don't know what the percentage will be, but if once this charge or charges against you are disposed of, you can get the cash amount back, but not the fee associated with the bonding fee. If you are posting or someone is posting a property on your behalf, property bond, there must be equity in that property of up to 3 times the amount. So for example, if it's a $3,000 bond, the equity in the property must be, I'm sorry, if it's a $1,000 bond, it's easier example, the equity in the property must be at least 3,000. There are special conditions on bonds. Some of you will have special conditions. If there's a charge with someone else, a personal crime, someone is hit or attacked in some way, there'll be a special condition. That means you can't contact that person or you can't go to a location. If you hear these special conditions, please pay close attention, because if you violate them, if you're out on bond, you can be subject to another charge, and for example, stalking, aggravated stalking, and that can be a new offense if you violate these special conditions. So please keep that in mind. And once you get your bond order, a copy of it, you'll have to sign off, or you'll be able to sign off on that to acknowledge the bond, the special conditions of your bond. Also keep in mind, if the person who is the subject of the special condition wants to post your bond, they cannot. So if Joe Smith is the person that you are charged with as a personal crime against them, like a battery, for example, or aggravated assault, and Joe Smith wishes to post your bond, that person cannot. Also, to let you know, because this is magistrate court, again, I cannot set bond on certain offenses, so some of you would not be getting a bond today. So I want you to keep that in mind, but that doesn't mean that you'll remain in jail indefinitely. Once you get to speak with your attorney, that attorney can go about getting a bond for you, or it can be addressed at your preliminary hearing date. So a preliminary hearing is a probable cause hearing. That probable cause is simply the reason for your arrest. So the officer or officers will have to come to court. They'll have to testify as to why you were arrested. And then the magistrate court judge at that time will decide if there was valid probable cause or not. If there's probable cause, your case will be bound over to state. If it's state court, if it's a misdemeanor, superior court, if it's a felony. If it's no probable cause, the charge will be dismissed, or charges will be dismissed. Also, want to let you know the 2 dates. Well, there's 1 date I'll give each of you, and that is your preliminary hearing date. For felonies, it's the 19th of April. For misdemeanors, it's the 20th of April. For those of you who will not be getting a bond today, the bond hearing date is the 23rd of April. Again, these dates are subject to change once and if you speak with your attorney. Lastly, before I get started here, I want to let you know that I'll go through your charges, I go through the bond, I go through any special conditions and your prelim date, your court-appointed, your application for court-appointed counsel, and then open it up for questions if you have any questions. So that will be the procedure this morning. And that's all I'll have here. And deputies, I just got an email here. I think we're doing, I know the gentleman we're doing late. We're doing the gentleman after.
After the females?
Or you want to do the females first, or how you want to do this?
We can do the females first, Your Honor. I sent you an email in reference to who we needed for translators and who we were requesting to do last.
All right, so the folks with translators, I'll check. I saw the email with the people for last. I didn't see the translator one.
It's with the CAA forms.
The CAA
that were completed.
Okay. What do we need? Spanish?
In Arabic.
Spanish and Arabic. All right. All right, so we'll hold them. We'll hold them.
Yes, Your Honor. We're ready to start with the females, though.
Okay. And I'll also hold the folks with the extradition for last.
Bacon,
All right.
step up.
All right, we're ready when you are.
Step up. Say your name. Hold on, let's say. Say your name.
Good
Malika
morning.
Bacon.
Good morning. What's your name?
Malika Bacon.
All right, Ms. Bacon. Good morning. You're charged with one count of tinted window violations. 500 is your bond there. One count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. 7,000 is your bond. And one count of possession of marijuana less than an ounce. And it's a $1,500 bond. Ma'am, do you understand the bond amount and what you're charged with?
Yes.
I got lost you there for a second. Okay. And you have a preliminary hearing date, and that is scheduled for the 19th of April at 8:30. And did you complete the application for court-appointed counsel?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
All right, just give me one moment here. I was looking for your form. What's your monthly income?
It ranges from maybe 2,000 to 5,000 a month.
Okay. All right. So I will appoint an attorney to represent you. And do you have any questions?
No, not really.
All right. All right. That will conclude your matter this morning. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Deputy, hang on for me one moment here. I'm trying to pull. I think some of the forms came through.
Yeah, we sent it in the email where we talked about the translator, so you may not have looked at it yet.
Well, I have an email with good morning. We're standing by for the Zoom info. We have one Spanish, one Arabic. I have them, but
Yeah, the form should be downloaded on that email.
okay. All right, stand by here for me one moment here. Let me print these.
Yes, sir.
All right, give me one moment here. I have them from, for whatever reason, it started printing at J. So I'm gonna go ahead and print the first half there.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, just give me one moment here. Let's print these off. All right, who's we can pull the next
Did you want us to hold off or keep sending them out?
yeah, you can pull the next person. I'm gonna I'm printing them, but I can have the next person on standby ready here.
No problem, Your Honor. We also sent them in the order that we're going in, so it should be already in order for you.
Okay, yeah, appreciate that. All right, hang on for me one moment here.
Go ahead and stand in front of the camera, say your name. Say your name.
Dr. Brown.
All right, stand by for me one moment here. Just trying to print these forms out. Give me one moment.
Not too loud. Me. No, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Good morning, Trustee Brown.
Good morning. You Ms. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Brown, you're charged with one count of improper lane change. There's a $500 bond there, one count of DUI less safe alcohol, 5,000, and one count of obstructing an officer, and it's a 1,000 bond on that offense. Do you understand what you're charged with in the bond amounts? All right, you have a preliminary hearing date. It is scheduled for the 19th of April at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Do you have any questions?
If I end up getting an attorney on my own, do I have to take the court-appointed attorney?
No, you can just have that attorney.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you. All right, good morning.
Good morning,
All right, what's your name?
Janaya Bryant.
Ms. Bryant, you're charged with one count of no license or class violation. It's a $1,000 bond on that offense. You understand what you're charged with in the bond amount?
Yes,
All right, and you have a preliminary hearing and it's scheduled for the 19th of April at 8:30. And I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. Have any questions?
no,
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Sharnay Cotman.
One moment here for me, Ms. Cotman. Ms. Cotman, you're charged with one count of tag or expired or invalid tag. It's a $500 bond. And you're charged with one count of, you're charged with one count of no headlights and one count of possession of less than 1 ounce of marijuana. You understand what you're charged with on the bond amount?
Can you repeat the bond amount? It got stuck.
Yes, 500.
It's getting stuck.
1,500.
And the total amount's 2,500?
500 and 1,500. 2,000.
Okay, my bill was posted last night. Do you see
Okay.
that? No.
Okay, yeah, I don't, I didn't check for that.
Okay,
If that's fine, if it was posted, your preliminary hearing is automatically waived if your bond is posted.
okay, yeah, it was paid last night.
All right, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you.
Okay.
All right, you have any questions?
No.
Okay, all right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alex Hicks.
Yes, hello, Ms. Hicks.
Yes.
All right. All right, Ms. Hicks, you're charged with one count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. And that is possession of cocaine, felony. 7,000 is your bond there. One count of possession of less than an ounce of marijuana is misdemeanor. 1,500. Possession of a drug-related object, 500. No tail lights, 500. Concealing the ID of a motor vehicle, 500. Expired or no tag or tag light violation, 500, and no insurance, and that is 1,000. Ma'am, you understand the charges against you and the bond amounts?
Not really, but it's okay. He said that because I was the one driving the car, that it was in my possession. So.
All right. Well, you have a preliminary hearing date and it's scheduled for the 19th of April, and that is at 8:30. And I'm looking here at your application for court-appointed counsel. How much do you make per month?
About 1,500 to 2,000 a month.
Okay. So I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Okay.
All right. You have any questions?
With the you said the first charge was a felony, correct?
The second one was a felony, or is a felony. I'm sorry. Yeah, the first one is the possession of cocaine. That is the only felony that you have.
And how much is the bond for that?
7,000.
And is that going to prevent me from being bonded out? If I
If you post your bond and if there are no holes, then you can bond out.
okay, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Tell you that.
Yes. Hello. How you doing? Good morning. Is this Ms. Jackson?
Melissa Jackson.
All right, Ms. Jackson, you're charged with one count of obstructing or hindering a law enforcement officer. It's a $1,000 bond, and then criminal trespass, 2,500. You understand what you're charged with in the bond amounts?
Not guilty.
All right. Do you understand the charge and the bond amounts?
Not guilty.
All right. Deputy?
Yes, sir.
All right. She can come back tomorrow.
Gotcha. Step this way, man.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning. What is your name?
Antoinette Passmore.
Ms. Passmore. All right. One moment here for me, Ms. Passmore.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're charged with 1 count of simple assault. It's a misdemeanor. 2,500 is the bond. 1 count of battery. Misdemeanor is a $500 bond. I'm sorry, 5,000. So it's 2,500 and 5,000. You understand the charges and the bond amounts?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you have a preliminary hearing and it's scheduled for the 20th of April. And I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel. I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions?
Yes, I'm a homeowner. And the person that they say I assault was my granddaughter, and she stays with me. So how do I go about showing ownership that I am an owner of that home?
How old is, let me see, your date of birth is it to me, you have a special condition to stay away from Tamia Huff.
It's Tamaya Huff, and she's 17. She's 290 and 6 feet tall.
All right, ma'am. So I appointed an attorney to represent you.
Mhm.
You can speak with counsel on how you can go about getting your granddaughter, Ms. Huff, out of your home.
I think she already left. My husband said she left last night.
Okay.
So is it okay that once the bond is set, that I go back to my home?
Well, I only have the special condition that you stay away from her, so you can go back to your home.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. All right, thank you. All right, are you Miss Wright?
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Wright, charged with 1 count of violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, misdemeanor marijuana. 1,500 is your bond. You understand what you're charged with and the bond amounts? All right. You have a preliminary hearing and it's scheduled for the 20th of April and it's at 8:30. And I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. All right. You have any questions?
Wait, if I get bonded out, do I still go to the hearing thing?
No, if you bond out, the preliminary hearing is automatically waived.
Okay.
Okay?
That's all.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
That is it for the ladies, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, sir, good morning.
Morning, sir.
All right, what's your name?
Bill Jamar.
Say your name again.
Bill Jamar. His last name is Bell.
Oh, last name is Bell. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. One moment here, Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell, you charged with 1 count of aggravated battery and 1 count of criminal trespass. The aggravated battery, there's no bond today on that offense. And the criminal trespass is a $2,500 bond. Sir, you understand what you're charged with in the position on bond?
Could you repeat that, sir?
No bond on the aggravated assault. I'm sorry, the aggravated battery. And $2,500 on the criminal trespass.
Okay, may I ask you a question, sir?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
I'm curious about the criminal trespass charges on.
All right. March 4th, 2021, Officer Davis of the Clayton County Police Department swore a warrant that you committed the offense of aggravated battery when you maliciously struck the victim, Jacqueline Bell, in her right eye with a closed fist, stabbing her in the eye, causing swelling and bleeding and rendering her eyes useless. Said offender also committed the offense of criminal trespass when he intentionally broke Jacqueline Bell's porcelain figures. She would not let him smoke in the residence. The incident did occur in Clayton County, Georgia. That's the basis for the arrest and the warrant, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. You have a preliminary hearing and it's scheduled for the 19th of April. It's at 8:30. And you have a bond hearing scheduled for the 23rd of April at 8:30. All right, sir, do you make any money? You have a source of income?
It's a small source.
How much do you make, sir?
Definitely under the bar, so it's not even much.
I need a number.
Probably nothing.
All right, what's your phone number?
770-991-6021.
What's your address?
538 Warrington Place.
Say that again for me, please.
5387 Warrington Place,
What city is that?
College Park, Georgia.
And what's the zip code?
30349.
All right, you didn't complete the form, so I'm filling it in for you.
All right.
Did you serve in the military?
Yes, sir.
All right, what branch?
Army.
All right, do you have a means for someone to help you pay for an attorney?
I do not.
All right, sir, I did appoint an attorney to represent you.
Yeah.
All right, you have any other questions? Can you say that again?
No, sir. I'm fine.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you. Michael Chase.
All right, Mr. Chase, good morning to you.
Morning.
You have 1 count of simple battery family violence. It's a $3,500 bond, and 1 count of criminal trespass, damage to property, and that's also $2,500 on your bond. The special conditions, 1 that you stay away from Takesha Jones.
Yeah.
And not to return to 5771 B13AF Trammell Road in Murrow. So you understand the special conditions and the bond amounts and the charges?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, sir.
All right. You have a preliminary hearing date and is scheduled for the 20th of April. And I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel, sir. I did went ahead and appoint an attorney to represent you. All right, do you have any questions?
Yeah, so if I post bond, the waive the preliminary,
Oh, yes, sir.
okay, that's all I had to ask.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Dixon? Dixon, you can go back to your husband. Go back. Who's Dixon? Yes, sir.
Carlton Dowell.
All right, Mr. Morning to you, sir. All right. You have one count of improper lane change, the misdemeanors is 500 is your bond. Violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, Schedule 2, oxycodone, it's a felony, 7,000. Possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, felony, 7,000. Sir, you understand what you're charged with in the bond amounts?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have a preliminary hearing and it's scheduled for the 19th of April at 8:30. And I'm looking at your court-appointed form here. How much do you make a month?
No more than 5,000 a month.
All right. Sir, what's your position on attorney? Will you hire one?
Yes, but I mean, I am, yes, sir, I'm gonna hire an attorney.
Okay. All right, sir, you have any questions?
No, sir, I don't have any questions.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Gil?
James Gill, good morning, sir.
All right, Mr. Gill, good morning to you. In one moment here, let me pull your form. All right, Mr. Gill, you're charged with one count of defective equipment and one count of no taillights. Each of those 500 each on your bond. Obstructing an officer, any kind, 4,000. Violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, 2,000. I'm sorry, 1,500 misdemeanor marijuana, and 2 counts of battery, and it's 2,000 on each of those.
Okay, can I get that main number, please, sir?
Can you get the
Like the round off to all together?
total?
Yes, sir.
It's 8,500.
8,500.
8,500.
Okay.
All right, sir, and since it's a felony, your preliminary hearing scheduled for the 19th of April. There's one felony there, so 2 felonies, April 19th at 8:30. And so I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel. I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
And one question, if I were to buy out again, this correct? On all my charges?
You're breaking up a little bit. Say that again.
I said, do I have a bond on all my charges, sir?
Yes, sir.
And that was 85, you said?
Yeah, and if you bond out, the prelim is automatically waived.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Hamilton? You can go back to you. You go back to you.
Good morning, y'all.
Morning, Mr. Hamilton. All right, sir, you're charged with 2 counts of simple battery on a police officer. It's 2,000 on each of those. 1 count of interference with government property, 3,000. 1 count of criminal damage to property in the 2nd degree, 3,000. And 1 count of misdemeanor obstructing an officer, 1,000. All right, sir, you understand what you're charged with in the bond amounts? All right, and you have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 19th of April, 8:30. And I'm looking here, sir, at your application for court-appointed counsel. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, sir, you have any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
When I created these offenses, I was at the mental health hospital, Riverwoods Mental Health Hospital, and I wasn't in my right mind at the time that these offenses was taken. And I'm in mental health treatment now, and that when I committed those crimes, I was in a mental health facility trying to be treated for mental health. So is there any way I could get like a
Not at this time, sir. You can speak with your attorney, and your attorney can go ahead and file a motion for bond, and you can go from there. But as of today, you can't get a OR bond. All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Quickly,
How you doing? I'm Christopher Jackson.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson?
Okay.
All right. All right, sir. You're charged with one count of possession of misdemeanor marijuana. 1,500 is your bond. And then you're charged with possession of firearm by a convicted felon. It's 10,000 on that, and possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime is 5,000. So you understand what you're charged with in the bond amounts?
So what is it, 1650 for all of it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Let me ask you this: Did you do an application for court-appointed counsel?
Yes.
Hang on for me. Okay. All right, I have it now, sir. So you completed this form here. I am going to appoint and represent you, sir. And you also have a preliminary hearing date of the 19th of April.
Sir.
All right, you have any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Gary Jackson.
How you doing this morning, sir?
Good morning. How you doing?
All right.
All right. Gary Jackson?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Jackson. You're charged with one count of battery. 5,000 is your bond. It's misdemeanor. Obstructing an officer's 1,000. Of simple battery on an officer is 2,000. Interference with government property, 5,000. All right, sir, you understand what you're charged with here, Mr. Jackson, and the bond amounts?
Yes, sir. Can I get that total, please?
All right, breaking up here for a second. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. The special conditions. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, special conditions, no contact with Tia Avery, and not return to the 8281 Chestnut Borough address.
Can I get that total amount for the bonds?
13,000.
All those are misdemeanors, right?
No, sir, you have a felony.
Which one is that, sir?
The interference with government property and felony obstruction. Well, actually 2 felonies.
Say that again?
2 felonies, interference with government property and felony obstruction. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel, and I will appoint an attorney to represent you.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Mari Johnson.
Good morning.
How you doing, Mr. Johnson? All right, sir, you're charged with 1 count of loitering or prowling. It's a misdemeanor. It's a $1,000 bond on that offense. All right, and there's a special condition that you not return to the BP, which is at 5780 Riverdale Road. All right, you understand what you're charged with, the bond amount and the special condition?
Yes, sir.
All right, and your prelim for the 19th of April. If you bond out, it's automatically waived. And I'm looking here at your application for court-appointed counsel, sir. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, you have any questions?
Sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Joplin.
Mr. Joplin, how you doing?
Fine, how you doing, sir?
Doing pretty good here. I have here 1 count of tinted window violation. 500 is the bond, and possession of less than an ounce of marijuana is a misdemeanor.
You froze up.
And
Can you
you have
repeat?
can you hear me?
Can you repeat? You froze up.
All right, I'm sorry. 500 and 1500. All right, and you have a preliminary hearing date of the 20th of April at 8:30. If you bond out, it's automatically waived. And I'm appointing an attorney to represent you, sir. All right, you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Shannon.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. Is this Mr. Is it Kante?
Kante, that's right.
All right, Mr. Kante, I charge you 1 count of theft by conversion. The felony kind is a $5,000 bond on that offense, sir. You understand what you're charged with in the bond amount?
Yes, sir.
All right, and your prelim is set for the 19th of April at 8:30.
Okay.
And I'm looking at your application here. Court-appointed counsel, sir. I'm signing off on it to appoint an attorney to represent you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, sir. You're welcome. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thanks for.
Hey, Deputy, quick question for you. Jose Kemper, did he bond out?
Which one you said, Your Honor?
Jose Kemper. Kemper.
Let me check. Yes, EAP.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Your Honor. Damon Langford.
Good morning, Mr. Langford. You're charged here with 1 count of aggravated assault by strangulation. Sir, today, can I give you a bond on that offense? You're charged with another count. It's battery, family violence. Is a $5,000 bond on that charge. So you understand what you're with in the position on bond today?
Yes, sir. One question.
Yes. Let me just give you your prelim date and your bond hearing date here, and then you can go here. It's the 19th of April at 8:30, and your bond hearing date is the 23rd of April at 8:30. And I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel. All right, sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, sir, go ahead with your questions for me, sir.
If I paid the charge, if we're going out with the wave for 19.
Can you say that again for me? Because say it again for me.
If I bond out on the bond that I have, will that waive the charge on the felony?
No, sir, you have to speak with your lawyer, and your lawyer can address the bond on the felony.
Understood. Thank you.
All right? All right, sir, good luck to you. Thank you.
Larkin? You can go back to your house. Let's go.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Larkins, good morning. I'm doing good. How you doing?
All right.
All right, you have some misdemeanor charges here, unlicensed driver and red light violation. Each of those is a $1,000 bond. The possession of marijuana less than an ounce misdemeanor, that's $1,500. And then you have 2 felonies, possession of MDMA, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, and possession with intent to distribute methamphetamines. That is, sorry, possession with intent to distribute marijuana. That is $5,000 on each of those 2. And then you have crossing the guard line, $2,000. All right, sir, you understand your charges and bonds?
Yeah, can I get the total of that, sir?
So $15,500. All right, and you have a preliminary hearing date, sir. It's the 19th of April at 8:30. And sir, are you employed? You have a job?
Yes.
All right. How much do you make a month?
I'm not quite sure, but I bring home like $680 every 2 weeks. Sometimes $650.
All right. And did you serve in the military?
No.
Do you have any source of income besides your job? Like, are you married?
No, single.
All right. All right, sir, I'm appointing an attorney to represent you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, thank you, sir. Any other questions?
Oh, no, that's it, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
All right.
Lewis?
All right, Mr. Lewis, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
All right, I charge you 1 count of aggravated assault, and that's a felony. Today, there's no bond on that offense, sir, but you do have a preliminary hearing scheduled for April 19th at 8:30, and a bond hearing scheduled for the 23rd of April at 8:30. All right, sir, and I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. You understand everything I've just explained to you?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Mathis?
All right, Mr. Mathis, good morning. Charge here, sir, with 1 count of impeding traffic, 500, and open container, that's 500, and driving under influence of alcohol, 2,000. You understand what you're charged with, sir, and the bond amounts?
Yeah, what's the total? And
I'm gonna let you tell me the total, sir. Go ahead.
1,500?
3,000.
Got it.
All right. April 19th at 8:30 is your prelim. And looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
All right.
All right, sir. You have any questions?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Brian Payne.
All right, Mr. Payne, good afternoon. Give me 1 moment here.
Okay.
All right, it's Brian Frank Payne.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Payne, you're charged with one count of battery.
Yes.
5,000 is the bond on that. One count of theft by taking. 5,000 is the bond on that as well. You have stay away conditions. Stay away from Lachey Dudley. Not to return to 2309 Lake Regency Drive. If you must return there, sir, you must have the sheriff and Clayton County Police go with you within 10 days of your release.
Okay.
All right, so you understand the special conditions, the charges, and the bond amounts?
Yes, sir. To confirm, that's 5,000 on both, right?
Yes, sir. Not total, but each.
Right. Okay. So, is that a cash bond or go through bonding company?
That would be up to you. That'd be up to you, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I need to know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Just Mr. Perkins?
Yes, sir.
Or I'm sorry, you're Marcus Lee Perkins?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Perkins, you're charged with one count of crossing the roadway at a place other or pedestrian in the roadway is 5,000. I'm sorry, 500. Pedestrian under the influence 1,000 and public drunk 1,000. All right, sir, it's 2,500 total there. You have any questions about the bond and the charges?
No, sir.
All right, and what is your address?
2495 Sierra Heights,
All right, what's the city?
Morrow.
And what is the zip code?
30236.
Are you employed?
No, I'm not, sir. Not at the time, I'm not.
Okay. All right, what is your phone number?
I had to give you my uncle number.
Okay.
It's 678-878-1481.
All right, sir, were you in the military?
No, sir.
All right, I did appoint an attorney to represent you. And you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Morning. My name's Henry Petrillo.
All right, good morning, sir. What's your Henry?
Henry Petrillo.
Petrillo, okay, I see you. One moment here for me, Mr. Petrillo.
Not a problem, sir.
All right, sir. You're charged with one count of obstructing an officer, misdemeanor, and one count of public drunk. So 1,000 on each of those. All right, and you have a preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 19th of April at 8:30. If you bond out, it's automatically waived. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, so you have any questions?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Savage.
All right, Mr. Savage, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, let's see here. You're charged with one count of violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act. Possession of methamphetamines, 7,000 is your bond on that offense, sir. You understand what you're charged with, bond amount?
Yes, sir.
All right, and preliminary hearing is the 19th of April at 8:30. All right, sir, and I reviewed your application for court-appointed counsel, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
And this is my only charge, probation violation or something.
That's the only charge that I see here, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Ms. Smith.
All right, Mr. Smooth, you're charged with two counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession with intent to distribute marijuana and possession with intent to distribute Schedule 1. Sir, at this time, there's no bond on either of those offenses today. There is a bond, a $500 bond in the possession of a drug-related object. You do have a bond hearing scheduled for the 23rd of April at 8:30, and you have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 19th of April at 8:30. All right, and I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Sir, you understand the charges, the bond amount, or the bond amount on the one and the position on bond with others, and do you have any questions?
Sir.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
John Stedman.
All right, Mr. Stedman, good morning to you here.
Good morning.
Let's see, charged with one count of misdemeanor marijuana, less than an ounce, 1,500 is your bond, and charged with felony possession of Schedule 2, and that is a 5,000 bond. All right, so you have
I have an attorney, sir. I already have. We have a
a
family.
preliminary hearing date is the 19th of April. For be here, it's 8:30. I'm looking at your application here for court-appointed counsel, and I will appoint an attorney to represent you, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, you understand the charges, the bond amounts, and
You said 1,500 and 5,000?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thomas? Okay. Your Honor, the next one on the list, Kawami Thomas, they're en route to pick him up to bring him to our location. If you want to go to the next one,
Okay.
it'd be John Williams.
John Williams. Okay.
Morning, Your Honor.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Williams. You're charged with one count of reckless conduct. 3,000 is your bond. It's a misdemeanor. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. There's no bond today on that offense. Possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime is 5,000, and cruelty to children in third degree, 2,500. Sir, you have a bond hearing scheduled for the 23rd of April at 8:30, and a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 19th of April at 8:30. And lastly, sir, I'm looking at your application for court-appointed counsel, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, so you understand the position on bond, the charges, and the dates that I've given you.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you, and good luck to you.
Sir.
The only ones we have left were the two that needs an interpreter and the two fugitives.
Yeah, we have 3 of them, right?
Yes, we should have 3. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Deputy, can we do them all at the same time since I'm reading the script? Yeah, so that if they could fit, if they can't, then
Yeah, there should be enough room here.
I'll just do it one at a time. All right, perfect. Thank you.
How you doing, Judge? I'm Marcus Canty.
In there. Deputy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, is it possible that we could get them, I guess, nearby so I can read the script to them?
Yes, you know what, I'm gonna readjust this camera, so we
Okay. Gentlemen, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
All right, so I want to let you know all of the rights that I read this morning, all the rights apply to you as well, but we're going to do it slightly different with the 3 of you. So I have Marcus Cortez Canty, Tevrion Marquise Carter, and Hazim Nazir Alawadi. Is that correct? What's your name, sir? That's pointing. What's your name?
He's the one that needs an interpreter too.
Oh, he needs an interpreter. Okay. So then we can hold off on, well, let me stand by for me then. Let me call the interpreter line. All right. I'll call the interpreter line. Or, you know what? He can step back. I'll do Mr. Carter and Mr. Canty.
Yes, sir.
So that way, we could make it easier for you there. All right, gentlemen. All right, so all the rights apply to you. And that I mentioned earlier, the only difference is I'm going to explain a few different things to you here. So you're in Magistrate Court here in Clayton County. I'm Judge Knights. We're having what's called an extradition hearing. All of those rights, as I mentioned, apply to you, but you don't have any charges pending in Clayton County. All of the charges that you have are pending in other jurisdictions. So for Mr. Canty?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. The warrant reads that you did enter and remain in the state of Georgia, knowing that you were wanted by Orange County Sheriff's Office in Florida, Orlando, Florida, for aggravated assault. And the date of the warrant, February 9th, 2021. And it's a felony in Florida, and they will extradite. Mr. Carter?
Yes,
All right, sir, your warrant reads that you did enter and remain in the state of Georgia, knowing you're wanted by Ascension County Sheriff's Office, and that's in Louisiana, for dangerous drugs. That offense is a felony, and they will extradite. And so for each of you, since you're here in front of me here, Mr. Carter, you are in fact, is it Tevrion Carter? Tevrion Carter?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Marcus Cortez Canty, that is you, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, so just to let you know, you're charged with a fugitive from justice. And the warrants that I just read to you basically is saying that what I'm doing now is you have a hearing under Georgia law, the official code of Georgia annotated title 17, chapter 13. Those charges that I've read to you list those crimes that are crimes in another state. Now you have the choice as to whether you wish to contest extradition or fight it. or waive extradition, right? Say you don't want to fight it, and return to Florida for you, Mr. Canty, and return to Louisiana for you, Mr. Carter. Now, you can do so without going through the formal extradition process. If you decide you wish to contest it or fight it, then you'll be committed here in the Clayton County Jail, and a warrant will be prepared for the signature of Governor Brian Kemp, Governor of Georgia here. And the court can consider posting a bond or giving you a bond. I can tell you right now, because you're a fugitive, I'm not giving you a bond today. So what you can contest, though, if you choose to contest it, are the following things. You can contest 4 things. And first, whether the extradition documents, that's the warrants that I have here in front of me and the paperwork here, whether they're in fact valid on its face by looking at it. Secondly, you can contest whether the charges that I read are valid charges in those jurisdictions in Florida or Louisiana. And you can also contest whether you are in fact Marcus Canty or Tevrion Carter, and whether in fact you are a fugitive. So let's say, for example, you got permission to come to Georgia. You can contest that, say, hey, my probation officer or whomever, you know, if you have something official. Those are the only 4 things you can contest. You can't contest if you're guilty or not guilty, right? So today, you can waive your extradition, and the other jurisdiction has 10 days, but up to 30 to come get you. If you decide to contest it or fight it, then you will remain in the Clayton County Jail for that signature for the 30 days. And then if extradition is not completed in a total of 90 days, then you can be released. All right, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, so at this time, I'm gonna ask you, do you wish to waive your extradition or fight it or contest it?
I'm just ready to sign the paper, sir.
All right, so this morning, the waiver forms that I've already signed, the deputies should have it, and I believe it's like 6 or 7 copies. You sign each of them, and your extradition will be waived, and that will conclude this matter for both of you, gentlemen, unless you all have questions for me.
I know you probably points right now, but I didn't know marijuana was dangerous drugs.
Well, sir, the law is changing, right? That might be something you could contest when you get back to Louisiana.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, definitely speak with your lawyer there and maybe able to do that.
And you said
Mr. Carter?
10 to 30 days to come get us?
Yes, sir. And that's business days. All right. All right, so good luck to you both, gentlemen, and that will conclude your matter this morning.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, we have a deputy here who speaks Arabic. I don't know if that would be satisfy the courts as appropriate. Yes.
It's very appropriate. Let's do that.
Yes, sir.
Keep him on deck regularly in case.
Yes, sir.
Just in case.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nothing I have to do with the back.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Deputy Mohammed.
All right, Deputy Mohammed, good to see you. I mean, you're new, man, but you know, you came in handy today.
Thanks, sir.
Let them know your value. All right, Deputy, go ahead and raise your right hand for me. All right, you solemnly swear or affirm any statements or testimony you would give and translating from English to Arabic and Arabic to English shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Deputy Mohammed. So I'm going to just go ahead and read off to Mr. Hang on for me here. It's Hazim Nazir Alawadi. So if you go ahead and have him raise his right hand for me. All right, sir, do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements or testimony you will give in this matter not pending before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can place your hand down, sir. All right, are you Hazim Nazir Alawadi?
هذا اسمك؟
Yes. Yes.
All right, sir, you're here today for an extradition hearing, and you're in the Magistrate Court of Clayton County.
انتهينا عملية القاضي قاعد يسمعك عن قضية غير ولاية بالماجستي مال كلاين كاونتي المحكمة العالية.
All right, sir, and you are, well, today is March 6, 2021. I'm Judge Knights, and I'm going to read a few things.
هذا القاضي اسمه نايت وتعطي
It's
اليوم.
off to you. All right, you are under the official code of Georgia, Title 17, Chapter 13. There are charges that are alleged against you that I'll read.
اكو قرار الشارجز راح يقراهن لك اللي اسمهم عليك غير ولاية هو راح يقراهن لك وحده واحده.
All right, the warrant reads that you're a fugitive from justice and did remain in the state of Georgia. Knowing that you are wanted out of Jefferson County for appear. All right, it is a felony and they will extradite. Today you can contest or fight your extradition or you can waive it. If you waive if you wish to fight extradition, you can only fight 4 things. The extradition documents that I have are valid. Whether what you're is an actual crime. Whether you are in fact the person wanted. And whether in fact you are a fugitive from justice. If you contest or fight extradition, you will have to remain in the Clayton County Jail until a warrant is prepared and signed off by Governor Kemp, Brian Kemp, the governor of Georgia.
إذا أنت تحب تحارب القضية هنا بجورجيا فتكتب الإجراءات ما تسوي هذه الولاية فأنا نزلوا لجورجيا فلا أنت سويت هاي الشغلة راح أقول بكلاين كان هنا بالسجن عندنا ولا ما تبي تقدر توقع الأوراق وما تكتب على بعمل.
If you waive your extradition, you must be picked up between 10 and 30 days.
إذا أنت وقعت الأوراق على يمكن يأخذونك خلال 10 أيام إلى 30.
But no more than 90. All right, sir, do you understand these things about you?
Yes, sir.
All right, at this time, do you wish to waive your extradition or fight it or contest it?
He decided he's going to go ahead and waive and sign the paperwork.
All right. Thank you, sir. There are forms that I've sent over to the jail. You can sign off on them. It's about 6 or 7 of them. All right. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Deputy Mohammed. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that just leaves a Spanish translator, Your Honor. Mr. So.
Okay. I was waiting for you to tell me that you have a deputy to speak Spanish over there.
That'd be nice.
You go ahead and let me know that. All right, I gotta call the translator line.
Yes, sir.
And then so if you all just stand by here for me.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
هاي وحدة وقفها اللي هو بس إذا كانت
Okay, seems like I'm here now.
Okay. Can I hang up?
No, don't. If not, it will drop me from both calls, from both the meeting and this one. Don't hang up. Okay, so you can start, I guess, if the client's on the line or on the meeting. Sir, are you there?
All right. See, is this Mr. Zapil?
Your name?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, okay. All right. Sir. Deputy, I'm sorry, not Mr. Interpreter. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Can you go ahead and what's your name?
Sebastian.
Richard.
Okay. All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you would translate from Spanish to English and English to Spanish to the best of your abilities to help you God?
I swear. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the interpreter. It seems like what you need is a medical. I'm not sorry, not a medical, a legal interpreter. I'm so sorry. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to take this call.
Okay, you won't be able to do it.
No, yeah, I can get you a person that can help you. Just stay in line for a second, okay?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, deputies, you stand by here for me here. Just trying to get a different interpreter.
Oh, this is Eric. How can I help? Hey, Eric, it seems like the client actually needs a legal interpreter. May I transfer the call?
Yes.
What language? Spanish. Spanish, English. Okay, one moment. Right away.
Thank you for calling Language Line Solutions. This is Erwin, ID 365275. I'll be your Spanish interpreter today.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. If you go
Hi,
ahead
good
and
afternoon.
would you be able to? We're first appearing. My name is Just Knights. This is Magistrate Court of Clayton County, and we're first appearing Zapil Sebastian. We're simply just letting you know his rights and his charges and his bond.
Okay.
All right. Just want to make sure that you're able to do so.
Okay.
All right. All right. If you could just swear or affirm that you would translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your abilities, so help you God.
I will translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English.
Okay. All right. Mr. Zapil Sebastian, is that you, sir?
Señor Sebastián Zapil, ¿es usted, señor?
Sí.
All right. Please raise your right hand for me.
Yes. Por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the statements of testimony you will give in this matter not pending before the court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Por esto juro que lo que diré será la verdad y nada más que la verdad, así que Dios me ayude.
¿La repito?
Jure, por favor, juro que lo que voy a decir es la verdad y nada más que la verdad, que Dios me ayude.
Juro que lo que digo es la verdad y porque
Y nada más que la verdad,
nada más que la verdad,
que Dios me ayude.
que Dios me ayude.
All right, sir, you can place your hand down.
Baje su mano, señor, por favor.
All right, sir, you are here for first appearance in Magistrate Court in Clayton County.
Usted está aquí, señor, en el condado de Clayton.
Sí.
And you have the presumption of innocence and the right to an attorney.
Tiene la presunción de inocencia y el derecho a un abogado.
Okay.
You also do not have to say anything related to your case, the facts of your case.
Usted también no tiene que decir nada con respecto a los hechos de su caso.
Sir, you can post a bond on your charges, and you can do so by contacting a bonding company or posting a cash bond.
No, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you that. Could you repeat, please?
You can post a bond on your charges, and you can do so by contacting a bonding company or by posting a cash bond.
Señor, usted puede hacer un abono a una compañía. En caso de que usted no lo tenga, puede contactar a una compañía.
No, sí lo tengo.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have one.
You are charged with driving with no license and expired registration.
Usted está, los cargos que se le imputan es por manejar sin licencia y con un registro ya expirado.
Okay.
Your total bond is $1,500.
I'm sorry, what is the amount?
$1,500.
Okay, la cantidad es de $1,500.
Okay.
All right. You have a preliminary hearing date of April 19th at 8:30.
No, I'm sorry, I'm having some trouble to hear you. Could you please repeat?
Your preliminary hearing date is April 19th at 8:30.
El 19 de abril a las 8:30, señor, tiene usted su audiencia preliminar.
Okay.
If you bond out of jail, that date goes away.
If you bond out of jail,
yes, that date goes away. You don't have to worry about that date.
Señor, en caso de que haya de preocuparse por...
No le oigo.
No, I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that? I couldn't understand you. What did you say about the bond and jail?
1,500. 1,500.
Son 1,500, señor.
No, sí. Okay.
Ajá.
All right. What is your phone number?
¿Cuál es su número de teléfono?
Mi número de teléfono es 832-552-67.
Ajá. 832-552-67.
10.
¿67 qué, perdón?
6710.
Okay. My phone number is 832-552-6710.
And what is your address?
¿Cuál es su dirección, señor?
6036 Hickory Drive, Forest Park.
No, ¿puede repetir, señor? No le entendí nada.
6036 Hickory Drive, Forest Park.
Me dijo 6036 Hickory Place. ¿Qué más?
Hickory Drive, Forest Park.
No, disculpe, no le entiendo nada, señor. Nada más le escucho 636 Hickory Place.
Es 6036 Hickory Drive,
Forest Park.
Ok, es 6036 Hickory Drive. ¿Y qué más?
Forest Park.
It's 6036 Hickory Drive, but I'm sorry, I cannot hear the rest, the name of the city that you
I
said.
got it. It's Forest Park. What's the street again?
La calle se llama Hickory Drive, ¿me dice, señor?
Sí.
It's Hickory Drive.
Oh, Hickory. Okay. All right. And are you employed?
¿Está usted empleado, señor?
¿Mande?
Que si tiene empleo actualmente.
Sí, sí tengo.
Yes, I do.
Okay. How much money do you make each month?
¿Cuánto dinero gana mensualmente?
Mensualmente gano 1,800.
1,800. Monthly, I make 1,800.
Okay. So I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Okay, entonces le voy a escoger a un abogado para que lo represente.
Ok, no, está bien.
And the information you just gave me will go to the attorney. So they'll call you on that phone number you gave me or send you a letter in the mail to that address.
Okay, la información que usted me dio se la va a pasar al abogado. Ellos le enviarán un correo a esa dirección.
No, sí está bien.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. And unless he has any questions, thank you, sir. That's all I have, unless you have any questions for me.
Señor, ¿tiene alguna pregunta?
Sí, nomás que ocupo la fecha exacta y todo lo de la siguiente corte.
Yes, I just need the exact date for the next court.
Yes, the 19th of April at 8:30.
Sería el 19 de abril a las 8:30.
Okay.
If you get out of jail before that, then the court will send you a different court date. That court date of the 19th of April is on whatever reason you're still in jail.
Si usted sale de la cárcel antes de esa fecha, la corte le mandará la nueva fecha.
No, ok, no, sí está bien.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Any other questions?
¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Si vienen a pagar la multa y todo, ya puedo salir hoy, mañana, ¿cuándo? Sería todo.
Okay. So if they come to pay the bond, when can I go out?
As soon as the jail releases, they process it and releases you. So it will just depend on the jail processing you out after your bond is paid.
Bueno, dependerá del proceso que tenga la cárcel una vez que se haya pagado su fianza.
Oh, no, está bien. Es todo.
Okay, that's fine. That's all.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Thank you for using our services.
All right. Thank you very much for being so prompt. And we'll talk with you next time. Thank you. You need anything else from me?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
No, sir. No, that's it. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
All right,
Aaron. All we have for today.
All right. Deputy Mohammed, I appreciate you on that. Thank you. You can't be still in the clutch. I mean, you know, let them know you're an asset.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And we had Kwame Thomas. We put him on for tomorrow?
Yes, he's in quarantine at this moment, Your Honor.
In quarantine? Okay. So we put him on for tomorrow or Monday?
I'm not sure, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'll let me just make sure here on the warrant. Let's see, March 5th. So if he's in quarantine, I could put him on for Monday.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yep. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now I'm on tomorrow. So if you're on, we'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too, sir.
Thank you.